Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another video. All right, let's get right down to it. So I know I sound like a broken record for those of you who watch my videos regularly, but for those of you who may have missed it, I will be heading to Dallas, Texas in October. That would be October 27th and 28th, and I will be doing a workshop with my fellow artists, Lee and Jeremy from Massey Art Studio. So if you want information, you want to come and join us for this 2-day little gathering of learning a bunch of different techniques. There's 4 classes to choose from. You can choose 1, 2, 3. You can choose all 4 classes. If you choose all 4 classes, you get a discount. So if you want information on our little workshop, it's called Fluid Art with Friends. You can email us at fluidartwithfriends@gmail.com. So email us, you'll get all the information. That's where you can register, sign up, all that fun stuff if you are interested. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be going back to Texas again after this for a workshop. So if you missed me when I went to Texas the first time last November for Fluid Art Experience, now is your chance to come and see me and the boys this October in Texas. So email us if you want information. I think that's it. Today's video is going to be another special Lolivefe collaboration kit. You guys know I love to do my collaborations with Lolivefe, so September's kit is going to be a fun one. The last one I did was with the metal stencils, and I did the sea turtle, which by the way, I kept it for myself. It's hanging up in my living room. I did keep it, I didn't sell it. It was just, I just loved it too much. But I have a new kit to show you guys, so I'm going to set myself up. I'm going to bring you guys down and I will do an unboxing and I will show you guys what comes in the kit and how much it costs, and we're going to have fun with it today. So let me get myself set up and let's get started. All right, everybody, time to show you guys what is in this month's Lolivefe collaboration kit sale. So this one's going to be fun. This one's a little different. You guys remember the one I did last time with the metal stencils. So this time, let me show you what kind of goodies we're getting into today. So you will get a 5-pack of the Maxi. Is it Maxi bottles? All right. These are the 250 ml, I believe. So you get a 5-pack of that. Then you shall receive 20 of these little storage containers. These are great if you have little excess paint or glitter or whatever you want to put in these. So you get that. You will also get a 2-pack of metallic markers. I swear by these markers. I've tried so many different brands. Sharpie brand, Craft Smart from Michaels. Let's see. I can show you. I have like a gajillion. Look, no joke. Krylon. I've got Krylon. I've got Arteza, Pebeo. Like I've got all kinds of markers. But I kid you not, I swear by my Lolivefe. These markers are, look how many I have. Yes, I have a lot. But these are my favorite. I find them to be very, very vibrant, especially the gold and the silver. I think they have black and white too. And they come with extra little nubs for tips, round ones. So you get a 2-pack of markers. I love these. Then you get a scraper because you can never have enough scrapers. You will then get a mega square, I think it was a mega square Lolivefe silicone mat. I have them on my table. I always do. You get a silicone mat. Then you will get, trying to save the best for last, can you tell? You will get a 12-inch MDF round, okay? And then you will get a 14-inch MDF round, which is what I'm using today. This is what I'm working on. So that is this, okay? You get that. And then the coolest part, you get this, this koi fish stencil. This is what I'm working on today. So I'm so excited. I can't wait to do this. So I'm gonna put this koi fish stencil on here and do some gold leafing with it. Or I don't know if it's gonna be gold, but some sort of leafing on it. So you get this really cool stencil. You will also get these stencils, which are leaf stencils. So let's see, what do we got here? Oh, look, it gives you get a little ring with it too. Well, this is kind of neat. Oh, so you get like various stencils. Oh, that's kind of neat actually. Ooh, that kind of reminds me of like ocean, like coral stuff. Wow, there's quite a bit here, folks. Holy cow. What's next? Wasn't that neat? Oh, like feathers. Oh, that one's kind of cool. That one's big. Is that a monstera leaf? Something like that. Wow, these are actually pretty cool. So you get all these stencils. You get all these stencils. That's interesting. 2 more. Nope, 3 more. I lied. That's pretty neat. Actually, these are really cool. And you don't have to use leafing with it. You could just get a sponge applicator and sponge on the paint onto your piece. These are actually really neat. And I kind of like that there's a hole in here in the top and you can attach them with the ring. So you get all of that. All of that, that's in the kit. However, if you are one of the first 25 people to order, you will get a free tool caddy. This is a silicone, might as well take it out of the package. A silicone tool caddy, which is kind of cool. You put your brushes in here. You can put anything you want in here, your palette knives, whatever. That's pretty cool, actually. So the first 25 people to order this kit will get this for free. Okay, so 25 people. So wood board, second wood board. You get all these stencils. This is a lot of stencils. You get all of these stencils. All right. I don't want to ruin them. Be careful. Kind of. Okay, you get all these stencils and the koi stencils. You get the bottles. You get the little storage containers. Massive square mat. Scraper. Markers. All for the low price of $100. And regular price, I believe, is like $144, $145. So you get 30% off, which comes out to $100 for all of this. However, you can save an extra 10% off using code Kanella10. So not only are you saving 30% off the kit, you can save an extra 10% off by using code Kanella10. All right, so that's the kit. Now I'm gonna put that away and I'm gonna get myself set up and let's get started to today's ocean themed painting. Be right back. Okay, so this is gonna be an interesting video. Let me start off by telling you the colors. Base is going to be Titanium White by Amsterdam. Here are my colors. For those of you who don't know how I mix my colors, you can check out video number 434 on my YouTube channel. I will link it up here at the top. It is a full video tutorial on how I mix my paints with water and Floetrol and the ratios, etc., etc., etc. Now, do I know what I'm doing today? No, I have no plan. No concept of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna wing it. Just like I did when I did that turtle piece. That one was on a black base though. This time I'm going different. I'm gonna do a white base, but I'm using all dark colors. And we'll see how this pans out. And then I'm gonna have to wait for it to dry and then I'll do the koi, like fish. That'll be the next step. But let's start with this step. So the colors I'm using in no particular order are Phthalo Turquoise by Holbein. This one it's from Master's Touch, I think, and I don't have a label on it, and I can't remember what it is. Blue, black, something, I don't know. I'll put it in the description below. if I remember. I'm sorry. It's from Master's Touch. I gotta find the bottle. It's somewhere in my closet. This is a Deep Sapphire by DecoArt. Indigo by Amsterdam Expert Series. Then I have Winsor Blue by Winsor and Newton. And then I have Blue Black Indigo by Atelier. So these are the colors. I hope I have enough because, geez, I need to like spend a day refilling my bottles because they're, oh my gosh, they're like empty. This is the only full one. So this is gonna be a little bit of a problem. Maybe, I hope not. But anyways, those are the colors I'm using in no particular order because I'm literally gonna pour it all over this and blow it out. And there's gonna be hopefully no negative space. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have done this on a black base. And when I did the turtle one, I should have done it on a white base. And now I'm just backwards. I just like to do everything backwards and challenge myself, clearly. So I'm going to flood the wood board, which, by the way, you can use gesso, 2 to 3 coats of gesso. If you don't have gesso, you can use just regular white paint. I actually used white paint because I was too lazy to get the gesso out of the cupboard. Yes, I'm a very lazy person at times. So I just covered it with 3 coats of titanium white by Amsterdam. Okay, and yes, you do need to cover it and, you know, prime it, or else the board could warp on you. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna flood it. I'll be right back. Okay, board flooded, bubbles have been popped. Now, let's see. I don't think it really matters where I start or what I start with. Oh boy, I don't know if I have enough paint in here in these bottles. I really seriously have to, that's like practically empty now. I really need to refill these bottles. All right. I don't know where you live, but it is getting cold where I live. And in my studio this morning, it was 66. I actually had to turn my heater on. You can see it right back here. Yep, my heater in my studio is on. Because it was way too cold, and when it's that cold, my paintings in here don't dry. I didn't have anything to show you. I might be putting way too much paint on here, but at this point, I don't care. I'm winging it, okay? Totally winging it. Totally winging it. Anywho, as I was saying, this is being done in multiple steps. So I don't know when this is going to be done, and I don't know when it's going to air on YouTube. Holy shiza. That's a lot of paint. What am I left with? I didn't do the sapphire. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I don't know. Kanella, this is a lot of paint, but my point is I'm trying to cover it and keep less white on here. But oh wow, that looks like a horrendous mess. Let's see if there's a method to my madness. There, we're done. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you like it. No, I'm just kidding. Let's pop the bubbles. A lot of this is going to get pushed off, okay? And before some of you freak out and be like, oh my gosh, what a waste of paint. Anything that falls on the side of the table is going to be dried up and used as paint skins. So I'm not overly concerned about excess paint. Okay, let's do it. Let's blow this off. Okay, let me tell you my observation. Where is it? This one here that has a no name to it. I know it's black something. I will figure it out, but I don't like it because it's leaving gray in my painting and I don't really want gray. So I love this, all of this, but I'm not crazy about this. So that being said, I'm going to risk, I don't think you can really screw this up because at the end of the day, once this is dry, the koi fish are going over it and it's going to get the leafing on it. So it's going to hide a lot of blemishes. However, I'm not liking this. So I'm going to add some more of the dark here and see what happens. Just the dark colors like this. And then I'll just blow it off and hopefully get rid of that gray. I don't like it. Just do that. And I'll do the sapphire for some shimmer. The rest of it I love. I just don't like this. I don't know. Yeah, there's bubbles. So probably, yeah. I hate doing that. But anyways, okay, let's blow this part out. I'm hating this part right here. I hate that part. But I'm now okay with this part and all of this, but I hate this part. However, I'm not going to fidget with it. I got to let it dry, and then I will strategically place the koi fish on here so that I can cover part of this. So I'm not overly concerned about that anymore. There was a lot of gray over here and I got rid of it, and that's what I was aiming for. So I'm okay with that. And oh my goodness, these paint skins are going to be stunning when I come back, because I'm recording this before I leave for Montreal. You guys know I'm going to Montreal. So I'm recording this before I go. So this is going to sit on my table for almost a week before I come back to it. So these paint skins are going to be fully dry by the time I come back, and I'm going to use them for another project, whether it's jewelry or some other ideas I have. Oh my gosh, I actually really like this. Really, really happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to bring you guys in for a quick close-up, and I'm going to let this dry, and then we'll be back for the next step. So hold on. Okay, so here's what it looks like wet. I'm loving the darkness of this. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Like, I mean, I've got multiple different colors of leafing. Gold leaf, silver leaf, bronze, green, blue, purple, red. Like I've got all kinds of colors. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. I think silver would look really good on this blue background. Maybe I'll do one silverfish, one goldfish. Silverfish, goldfish. Wait! Redfish, bluefish. What's that Dr. Seuss? That Dr. Seuss book? One fish, two fish, redfish, bluefish, goldfish. I don't know. Now I'm going to look it up. But anywho, yeah, I'm going to think about it. But I'm going to let this dry. I'm off to Montreal tomorrow. As I'm recording this, I'm off to Montreal tomorrow. And then I'll come back and finish the next step. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, everybody. I am back from Montreal and back to do the next step on this piece. Now, I'm gonna, full disclaimer here, I've never done this before, okay? I've never used gold leafing like this with a stencil. So do I know what I'm doing? Not entirely. Am I going to do it anyway on camera for you guys to see my trials and errors and whatever? Of course. Why the heck not? Now, I did do a practice run or two on some old canvases, and I just, let me show you. Trial number 1. So yeah, not the greatest. And that was trial 1. And now I'm using different color because I don't want to waste like my good gold leafing. But anyways, this was trial number 2 on canvas. However, I feel like when you're working on wood, and I also asked Tammy Anderson, my good old buddy, and I said, hey, you got any tips? And she says she's never done it on canvas. She's always done it on wood. So luckily this is wood. So I'm hoping to get better results. So here's my stencil. I'm going to just slap her down here and make sure it's centered. Now, I'm not going to tape it down because I fear that if I peel the tape off, I might peel the paint off the board here, which, by the way, dried super neat. Look at that. I'm actually really impressed with that. So here's my thought process. I'm going to, first off, I bought this off Amazon. It comes in a pack like this with also a pack of gold leafing. It's under here, see? All right, and you get this in a pack. I don't remember how much it was, but it was off Amazon, okay? And you get the adhesive, which is the glue, which by the way is ridiculously sticky. Don't get it on your fingers. And then this is supposed to be a sealer, but I don't know if I'm going to use it because I'm just going to resin on top of the entire piece. That might be a good idea or a bad idea. I don't know, but we're going to try it anyway because I feel like it. But anywho, so adhesive. Now it says stir well before using. I made the mistake earlier of shaking it. Don't do that. Don't shake it. You get a gajillion flippin' air bubbles in the bottle and that's not good. So stir it if you want, or you should, but don't shake it, whatever you do. And it's like a white milky kind of, you know, consistency. So I tell you, this stuff is super sticky. So just careful what you get it on and make sure you clean your brush super well. Now I'm just using a cheap dollar store brush. I'm thinking the smaller the better, but what I have learned so far is do not put a lot of this. Like you just need a super duper thin layer. Again, if you don't want to use gold leafing, you could always take a sponge and sponge paint over the stencil. I mean, that would be so much easier, but I like to do things difficultly and just, you know, do new things. So if you don't want to go the gold leaf route, because I have a feeling I might screw this up. I may or may not. It is what it is. But you could totally take a sponge and just dip it in some paint and sponge paint. And then you can like sponge whatever color you want. Like these are koi fish and they're typically white, orange, reddish, kind of goldish colors. I'm going to try and do the tail gold and then the rest of them kind of, red tail and the rest of them kind of gold. But what I end up with, we'll see. But this is so trial and error for me. But I'm recording it anyway because I just think it's fun. So again, very, 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 very little of this. And so what I'm going to do, this doesn't move very much, but it does. But it is super flat on this wood board, which is kind of great. You don't want any like it bubbling up anywhere or not being flat on your piece. So that's why I think Tammy's right, where it's always best to just do it on a board and not on canvas, especially when it comes to brushing off the excess after. You have a hard surface as opposed to a canvas. But anyways, here we go. I'm going to brush a little bit at a time in all these little crevices, and then I'm going to take off the stencil, and then you need to let it dry for about 15 to 20 minutes. The bottle says 30, but I kind of did that on the first one and I wasn't happy with it. And then I saw some other YouTube tutorials. I don't know whose tutorials they were, but they waited 15 to 20. So I'm going to wait 15 to 20. All right. So I'm going to do a little bit now and then I'm going to speed up the rest of the process, but I'm literally like, that is it. Okay. Speaking of Tammy, that's her messaging me now, but don't put a lot. Yeah, don't do it. All right, so I'm gonna brush a little bit and then I'm gonna speed you guys up. Now you won't be able to see it. It's supposed to go on like a milky color and then dry clear. But again, the key is not to get it underneath the stencil. Because if you get it under the stencil, then when you put the gold leafing on, you're not gonna have the design of the stencil because it's gonna seep underneath. And see here in these little holes, I'm dabbing and not brushing. I don't know, this is stuff I'm just learning as I go, folks. All right, so I'm gonna speed you guys up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've brushed all of it on, and now I'm going to pick it up and just peel it off. And hopefully none of it seeped underneath. Now I know you can't see anything. I can though, actually. So this is gonna go in my sink with hot water, and I'm gonna, you can use soapy water. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm going to use soapy water to kind of take the glue off. So I'm just going to put this in the sink real quick. Okay. And let me see if you can see. Oh, yeah, you can. You see the stencil? You can kind of see it. Not on that side, but you can over here, right here. So you can see the design there. There's the tail down here. Down here. Down here. No, yeah, no. Down here. Okay, so I'm gonna let this, gosh, kind of, it's really cool. I just hope this turns out really cool. I'm gonna let it dry for 15 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, it has been 15 minutes and it's sticky and tacky, which is what we want. Now, I'm gonna use the gold leafing that came with this stuff, but then I have this leafing that I bought off Amazon. I put the green tape there, but it's off Amazon. I bought it like years ago, I kid you not. But anyways, it comes in like multitude of colors: red, blue, purple, different shades of gold, rose gold, champagne gold, silver. This one's called rose gold. So I'm gonna kind of use both and just kind of have fun with it. Now I need to kind of be able to see where my tail is and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna start with the head up here, and now you can use, again, don't quote me on everything I'm doing. I'm doing this for the first time. You're supposed to use like this and pick it up and then, you know, slap it down kind of thing. I don't know. Or you can just kind of gingerly pick it up by hand. And you got to be so careful with this. You want to lay it down as flat as possible. I'm trying to see where my stencil is so I can put it down where I want it to go. Like so. Yes, perfect. And this is very messy. Like when you brush this off after, it's so messy that even it's driving me nuts. But the things I do for YouTube and the camera and for you guys. So I'm just lightly rubbing it down, trying to get the gold leaf to adhere to wherever the sticky stuff is, which I don't know where it is under here, but I'm going to rub my finger along here. And then you can save the excess and put it in a little container. All right, so I'm gonna leave that there for now. And I see part of, I don't know, I hope I know I can see what it's hard to see. There's some excess here. And if you hear any thumping in the background, it sounds like someone's doing some construction. So I apologize for the noise. And if you miss any parts, you can always just take little bits and place it wherever you see the adhesive, which I see some over here. All right. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see on this. I'm looking for the tail, which is down here. So I'm going to use the red on the tail. So these come out like this. This one I already used, so I'm gonna just get rid of that. But this one, can you see what I'm doing? Again, this is probably just cheap stuff off Amazon, so I can't really say if it's a good quality leafing, but I'm going to now take it and carefully put it where I see the tail. Ah! Not where I wanted it to go. That just flew right off my hand. Wow. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I kind of wanted it to go a little lower, but too late. There's a bit of the, I can't even see, a bit of the tail here. So I'm going to grab another one. And soon I'm going to speed you guys up because you don't need to see this whole process. Or you can fast forward if you so wish. I'm trying to concentrate here, folks. Brushing this off is going to be the worst part. You can use a brush. I use this one on the other stuff, so I'm hoping no pink stuff comes out on this. You can use a, well, you're supposed to use a brush to rub this stuff on. I just like to use my finger. Anyway, I need some more gold down here. Okay, I think I have all of it covered on this side. Oh, keep the red off of this guy. Once you get this stuff on, it ain't coming off. Just so you know. I didn't want red there. No. I wanted gold there. Well, that's what it is. All right, on this side, it's so hard to see, guys. Okay, on this side, I'm gonna put another gold piece. All right, so I'm gonna fast forward you guys because I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. Be right back. Okay, so that part's done. Now, you're supposed to have a hard brush. I don't have one. So I'm just using this brush from the dollar store. And you kind of have to be rough with it. So this is why you need a hard brush. And this is why working on wood is so much, it is so much easier on wood than it was on the canvas. All right, note to self, wood only. All right, so far so good. Don't jinx it, Kanella. I'm basically like really pushing hard on this brush. And this is going to be a colossal mess. So be prepared for a mess. Wow. Okay, I got gold where I shouldn't have, but again, it is what it is. No. We'll see what happens. Oh well, you get some red and some gold where it's not supposed to be. That's all part of art, right? I guess. Yeah, see, I got red on the tip here. There's some red down here as well. Like I said, this is my first time. So I'm learning as I go. But so far, so good. Like, I mean, it's not horrible, right? Not bad, not bad. Huh. I'm impressed. Kind of cool, actually. What a mess. I need my vacuum down here. I should have brought my Dyson. Oh my gosh. And this stuff is so sticky. I feel like it needs more in here. It's not going to be perfect, folks. Man, I wish I didn't get... I guess what I could try to do if I really, really wanted to is put some more adhesive right here and then slap some red on that. I may do that after, off camera. We'll see how I feel. Same with here. Maybe put some adhesive here and get that tail part gold and this part here because I got red in it where I shouldn't have. All right, let's do this side. I'm like destroying this brush. Good thing it's from the dollar store. It's amazing how easily it's coming off. Wow. But yeah, if I had a harder brush, this would be so much easier. Now, if you're a gold leaf expert, all right, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. You know, only if you're a gold leaf expert. Like, I mean, if you've dabbled in it once or twice, and, you know, if you have a tip or an opinion, I'd love to hear it. But if you're an expert at this stuff and you've got some tips for me, let me know in the comments below. It's not bad though. I'm actually pretty impressed. Not bad for my third attempt. Well, first attempt on actual wood. Oh my gosh. So messy. Sorry. Guess I'm supposed to use another brush to clean this off. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I have a damp paper towel here. I'm going to just clean this up. Boy, this stuff sure is messy. It's gonna fly everywhere. All right. Good enough for now. Okay. I'd say not bad. Let me see. Let me dampen this. Maybe a good idea or a bad idea. All right. Damp paper towel. Good idea. Huh. Look at that. Anyways, there's specks here on the canvas that I have to try and get off. Like here. And it comes off actually, no problem. Okay, so, oh my gosh, not bad. Not bad. I would have liked to have used like different colors like that rose gold and stuff. But I'm gonna take my, you know, win here, somewhat win, and be happy with what I've got. And then if I want to keep trying this, I'll keep practicing. But I see now why it's so much easier on, this bugger's not coming off. I see now why it's so much easier on a wood piece over canvas. So yeah, definitely try and do it on wood. Anywho, I'm scratching the paint. Goodness gracious. Well, it's got that rustic look to it. I kind of like the red tails. I am going to try and change this and make it red, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to try. The rest of it, like, I mean, it's not bad. It's not horrible. Kind of gives it a distressed, that's it, a distressed look. Okay, so I'm going to let this sit for a couple hours, and then tonight I'm going to resin it, and I will maybe do that on camera for you guys. I haven't decided yet, but I will be showing you guys the final piece with resin. So I'll be back for the next step. All right, everybody, back for the next and final step. I did resin the piece, and I did not record it. I resined it last night along with like 6 other canvases that I was doing on my table, and there was just no room for camera setup and lights and whatever whatnot. So I did resin it. If you want to learn how to top coat and resin a piece, you can easily check out video 429 on my YouTube channel, 429. Video 429 is a full tutorial on how to resin, so head on over there and check that out. But pretty simple, just added my resin, but look how cool this leafing looks. It's so cool. Now, there was some like red speckles that I couldn't get off, but that's okay. I think it adds character to the piece, but look at how it glows. I love the tail being red, super cute. And I did fix this piece here because it was gold. I tried fixing some of it over here, and I did fix this as well because it was gold, and I put the red. So there were a few places I was able to just touch it up by adding, with a really small brush, some more of the adhesive, and then I put more foil, and that's it. Like, it covered it up perfectly. I like it. I think it's super cool. So now I just got to take the tape off the back. So I'll move these out of the way. This was for my making sure my piece was level. All right, so I'm going to never touch the top with your finger because your fingers will leave oily fingerprints. All right, so what I'm gonna do, try and get this all on camera angle, is heat up the edge of my board with my heat gun to peel off the tape. All right, so I'll just do one part now, you guys can see, and then I'll speed up the rest. So okay, so once you heat it up, it should peel off super, look at that, so easily, okay? You gotta heat it up though. So I'm gonna speed you guys up and do the rest. Be right back. All right, so there it is. Look at the sides are perfect, nice and perfect. The bottom is so clean, so perfect. I love it. And there you have it, my friends. I'm actually really impressed with myself, considering I've never used gold leaf before, which is really neat. And I really like the design, and I'm loving the blue background. I'm really impressed with myself. So there you have it. It's done. if you are interested in this piece, it's a 14 by 14 inch. It's available for purchase. You can email me at canellaciraco@gmail.com. So just a recap is the whole Lolivefe kit, all the fun stuff that was in the box, all the information and the price and everything. I'll put it in the description below along with the link for you to click on to purchase your kit. I don't remember everything just because this has been like a week process to do this video. As for the resin, which I'll remind you guys, I use crystal resin, okay? So, I can't hold both. Crystal resin is my resin of choice. This is the tabletop crystal resin, okay? And you can get that off the Crystal Resin website and save 7% off using code Kanella7. And it's free shipping within Canada and the US. So get your resin from Crystal Resin. Again, I'll put that information in the description below. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This is gonna be pretty. If you put it out in the sun, that's really gonna shine. It's really neat. I'm really impressed with myself. Not bad, Kanella, not bad. All right. So go over to Lolivefe if you haven't already. Purchase a set or a kit, as I'm saying, not set, a kit, and get that discount before they're all sold out. All right. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer all your questions, the best that I can. And until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.